We're coming back to New Day. We're going to have the secrets of seaweed, some healing powers of herbs, and a whole lot of fun still to come on New Day. Come on back. In that picture you're checking out, that's Amanda Swinimer. She is an herbologist and marine biologist, and I'll tell you what, the woman knows her seaweed. I'm not going to kid ya. Apparently it's good for eating. Is that true?
It's very good for eating. It's the highest concentrated food in minerals. So basically when you eat it, you're getting all your minerals that you need. And the kelp specifically is amazing for getting rid of heavy metals and radioactive byproducts from the body. So
unbelievable.
It's very good
okay, now we should back it up. Amanda actually, well, you live in Souk,
yep.
But you do all of your work sort of all over. You're harvesting the seaweed where?
I'm harvesting the seaweed near Jordan River, actually. So that's just past Souk.
Okay.
Small town, yeah.
Very good. And the other part of your title is herbologist, and you get a lot of your stuff from right here as well for your products.
Yeah, all my products are made with herbs that are harvested wild in our rainforest here, which have amazing amounts of different medicines that we can use.
Where do you even start to put this stuff together? Like, I just would see them on the ground and go, they look good. Well, how do you even put the chemical or the parts together?
Well, I did my certification and I did a lot of self-teaching, and I talked to some of the native peoples, and I've been apprenticing for a couple of years, and it is hard because a lot of the knowledge is lost, but I've learned enough and just tweaked with different formulas and seen what's worked, and over 3 years I've formulated 3 different medicinal salves that have had really good results.
And so what are they? I know one of them is for psoriasis.
The psoriasis and eczema. That is by far had the most dramatic effects. It's people have been able to go off like hardcore steroid therapies for it and whatnot. It's even in one using it.
Is that true?
Often, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
and the other one, I know I was down at James Bay Market and ran into Amanda there, and a lot of people interested as well in the stretch mark salve. Is that what you're calling it? There's probably a technical name for it, but you've actually created one that would help pregnant women with salve.
It's funny
because doing the pregnant woman salve thing. Okay, so
it's not just for pregnant women, although it's labeled as such, but yeah, cocoa butter is an ancient ingredient for stretch marks. Okay. So that's one that all women can enjoy.
And there you have it. And the other one is fireweed.
Yeah.
Now, what's that all about?
Fireweed is an anti-inflammatory, and it's a powerful anti-inflammatory, but it's gentle enough to use every day.
So you mean like aching muscles
any
and stuff like that?
Arthritis specifically, and yeah, joint pain.
Okay, I'm going to try some of this. Now, I have just a smidge of arthritis here, especially when I'm in the homeland and by the water. So I just would, this is the fireweed. And you just rub it in like you would any other kind of salve.
Rub it in. It goes a long way.
It does indeed.
This has pitch from the tree, like the tree sap, which is a good painkiller. And the fireweed and juniper are the anti-inflammatory factors.
So you're spruce pitch, cold-pressed olive oil. So literally you're harvesting all of this, and you're back home in what? Some sort of crazy chemistry lab? Or
pretty
what do you
much,
do? Is that true?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, very good. Okay.
Yeah,
and now I want to just, can we just get back to seaweed for just a second? Because I actually got some of this. Now, I've not yet used it. How are you using it when you're cooking, Amanda?
Okay, that's the first thing people ask. What do I do with this? I had it in the cupboard. I know it's good for me. There's a lot of things you can do. For someone who's new with seaweed, the best thing I suggest is to put it in your blender, grind it up into small flakes, and use it as a seasoning where you would use salt.
Okay, because it does have obviously the natural ocean salts in it. Yeah. And I know if you get a little bit braver, you can put it in pastas. I was reading the label.
Yeah, so that's tomato-based things it's really good in. Yeah,
very good.
If you cut it into small strips, it kind of takes on the consistency of noodles.
Okay.
So yeah.
So all really healthy stuff done right here in Victoria. Now, I also know that you're a new mother. Now, we can actually hear little Mahina, she's out there, whose name actually means...
Moon in Hawaiian.
Moon in Hawaiian. Amanda's definitely embraced the ocean. As we can see in a lot of the pictures, I just wondered, are you taking her out there when you're harvesting? Because that's got to be a lot of work.
Dad's brought her out a couple times. I can't do it all on my own, so Dad's been helping me out a lot.
And now when you do harvest, that's the other interesting thing. There's only certain times, obviously, because of the tides, right? How do you go about scheduling that and then getting back to do your products and whatnot?
Well, I get a tide book, and then the tides are the lowest and highest, like the biggest range, at the full moon and the new moon.
Okay.
So I have about 14 harvest days a month that follow the full moon and follow the new moon. So I know with my tide book every time that I'm going to harvest, and each day it's about 40 minutes later. So
okay, yeah, so
get
you're
to
doing
sleep
that.
in a bit more each day. It's
and
great.
now the business is growing. Again, available. The product's available at James Bay Market and in some stores around Victoria as well.
Victoria, yeah, there's Lifestyles and Seed of Life. I sell my seaweed, and my salves and seaweed are sold in a couple stores in Souk. And even in Ontario, I have a couple stores, health food stores that are supplying my stuff.
Very good. So growing business, an entrepreneur from right here on Vancouver Island, a native of Ontario though. And I will tell you this, can we bring little Mahina in? I know there's a lot of Amanda's family tuning in. Mahina! Come in, she's like a superstar. And I got to tell you what, she's the cutest little baby at James Bay Market. I said, the baby never cries, and we get her on TV, and there she is. Teething and everything, but doing great. There you go. Come on over here, Mahina. There. Amanda, congratulations on your success. We wish you all the very best. And husband Brent hiding. But I will tell you, great stuff here, and natural healing powers, if you will, from Vancouver Island. So thanks very much.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, we're going to be right back to New Day to wrap things up. Mahina, look at you. You're a superstar.